Biggity, 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 biggity. Aw, yeah. Biggity, 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 bam. Boom. Shaka Zulu. All of that stuff. Happy New Year's. Ladies and gentlemen, happy New Year's. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We have arrived at this place.
What's up, everyone?
What's happening? It's 2021. Jacob, how you feeling? Oh, it's not 2021 yet. It's about to be, though. By the time you hear this, it might be 2021. Great.
Getting close, really close.
Close indeed. Jacob, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling? Ready to bring in a new year?
I won't complain. I can't complain. I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. I got some good food on the way. I got a margarita on the way. I won't complain, man. I'm living the dream.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
What about you? How you feeling on this last day of 2020?
Man, I'm feeling good. I can't complain. Last few weeks have been amazing. Really amazing. Actually, this last month has been amazing. Been good. Good way to end the year for such a fucking crazy year. No one could have ever predicted, but it's amazing. Can't complain.
Yes, and cheers to you, man. I really wish you were 21, but this is to you, my friend.
Thank
This
you.
is for you. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. I have a frozen margarita here. I really wish you were 21. I slightly feel low-key inappropriate. Please excuse
Give me a month.
The fireworks in the background over here. They're going crazy in Egypt. It's amazing. It's just beautiful to see. You said you're gonna be 21 in a month?
Month and a half. I'll be 21. I'll be drinking margaritas with you.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yes,
we'll have
sir.
to do that. What are you gonna do for your 21st?
I don't know. Originally, I had plans to maybe like go to Vegas or something, but I don't know anymore because of Corona makes it a little bit confusing. So I'll probably just do something with my close friends or close family. Do something small, nothing too crazy.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. Whatever you choose to do. Are you gonna have like a digital party?
Oh, that would kind of be fun. I'm not even gonna lie. That would kind of be really fun. I might, now that you say it, I might have to think about that and actually do it.
I think you should, man. I really think you should. I mean, because that's what we're moving into, right? I mean, this is the world that we live in now. It's all digital.
It really is.
And you don't have a choice. I remember the first birthday that I participated in over Zoom early on in the spring, and I found it to be so depressing. I don't know why. Have you been to a Zoom birthday yet?
No, I haven't. I've been to a Zoom release party.
And we're back.
Again.
Pardon the little technical difficulties. I mean, that's what happens. 2020 was technically difficult.
It happens like that. But you know what? We fixed it. Run it back, bounce back, like Big Sean said. It's like an L, but we bounce back.
That's a song that gets stuck in my head often. I don't know why. Something about that song.
So good.
That's one of those songs I walk around the house and last night I took an L and tonight I bounced back. Like
the part that sticks with me is he goes, if I lose one, I'll bounce like if I lose one, I bounce back like 2, 3, did 4, 5. His flow just goes crazy. You can just hear him having so much fun. In courtrooms and courtsides, dude, that song's crazy. That's one of my favorite songs by Sean. It's so fun. You can't go wrong with it.
I love the way Big Sean attacks the microphone. It's very like conversational and kind of like witty and just like he's always like on the mic, like telling you something, like proving a point, but kind of like yeah, it's great. I love his voice, man.
What'd you think of? Did you listen to his new album this year, Detroit 2?
I did. And shout outs to Hit Boy and the production. I think it's great.
Hit Boy is insane right now. Hit Boy is out of his fucking mind. He couldn't miss if he tried.
I think you're right about that. Hit Boy. Was Hit Boy nominated for Producer of the Year last year or this year?
Ooh, I don't remember. I don't remember. If anything, it should have been this year, though. I'll say that Hit Boy had one of the best producing years. One of my favorite producers going into this year was like independent producers. I reckon you could say was Kenny Beats, but I heard more from Hit Boy this year. Hit Boy made me become a huge fan of him because every time I hear him, he goes crazy. He had an opening joint on Jack Harlow's project. He chopped some shit up. It sounded really clean. And then on Sean's project, he did an amazing job.
Kenny Beats is dope. He's got a really dope Twitch channel.
The Cave. The Cave. He does that on
Shout out
YouTube.
Kenny Beats. Shout out Kenny Beats. I don't think he's on YouTube anymore. Is he still on YouTube?
I think he is. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Cave, that series
I
that he
do.
had?
I do, but to my understanding, you can't be on Twitch and YouTube at the same time as a streamer. Twitch
What?
makes you sign a contract once you cross over into affiliate or certified pro partner, where they say if you want to stream on this channel, you're not allowed to stream on any other channels.
You can't even upload videos because he just
You can
was
upload
like,
videos, yes.
okay.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah. So
re-upload broadcasts. Like, let's say we did this stream. Exactly what we do. You can take this same stream and you can re-upload it to YouTube.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Um,
Although Twitch has some weird guideline policies, do they not? I mean, I see some crazy things. People are getting banned for the craziest things nowadays that I see. And I don't know. I mean, we're on Twitch right now, talking a little bit of ish about Twitch on Twitch, but
yeah, the Twitch gods are listening.
Yeah, don't ban us, Twitch gods. But we're just curious. We're just watching from the side.
That's funny. I had to throw one of those on there.
Anyway, man, yeah. So as we were saying off stream, we're talking about what are our plans for New Year's today. What are you up to? What are you up to?
Well, the day is gone on this side of the world. I look outside, I see darkness and fireworks occasionally striking here and there.
Is it true that 2021's a thing? It just didn't go to the 13th month of 2020?
What is that? I haven't heard about this one. Tell me about that.
People are like, imagine if 2020, like the clock hits 12 and it just goes to like 13-1 instead of rolling over to a new year because 2020 was so fucking weird.
That's the nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. 2020 still going?
Imagine.
Shit. It's still here? You mean to tell me we got to do another month of this? But that's the funny thing about it. Everyone has like this natural instinctual mentality where we all feel like, well, 2021 is just going to be better. And everything's going to just fix itself in 2021. How hopeful are you about 2021? How optimistic?
What's the difference between today and tomorrow? This is just another day. It's what you make of it. And we talked about this like two podcasts ago, 2 episodes ago. There really isn't a difference. It is what you make of it. Like, if you think a year is going to decide whether or not you're quote unquote successful or not and reach your goals, then I think you might need to rethink your mentality a little bit, because what really should matter is a daily basis thing. It shouldn't just be like, oh, well, now I have to because it's a new year or something like that. That does not make, I don't know. If it works for you, then maybe it works for you, but I don't think that's a good way to look at things.
Bars. I would say that's like a chocolate bar. That's like Kendrick Lamar level.
Chocolate bar. Wow.
That was really good, man. You're getting good.
Hey, Dev and Bryce said that they're gonna stay home and smoke tonight for New Year's. They're not trying to catch the Rona.
Okay. Shout out to Dev, Big Dev. Shout out to Dev, homie Dev. Second place, Dev. I'm kidding. I feel bad. I know Dev was a little heated. We had a Christmas Eve Voyager Army Warzone tournament. Dev got second place. Dev is very strong.
Damn. Dev is good. Yeah, he's very good. I've seen him. I played with him a few times. He kills it.
Cheers to Dev. Shout outs to you, my brother. Everybody make sure you follow Dev on Twitch. Big shout outs to my brother Dev. We're like the same person. He is my brother. Jacob's over there sipping on water. I got a little margarita right here, frozen. This is for you, Dev. I got my guitar
Non-fluoride water.
nail coming back, growing out my guitar thumbnail again, bringing it
Well, there
back
we
for
go.
2021. Getting excited. Going to
There
be
we
playing
go.
a lot of guitar in 2021. It's one thing that I want to focus on. What's something you want to focus on for 2021, Jacob?
Um, really just following my passions. Like I've been saying this a lot, but I've been making a lot of music like every single day, and I'm starting to realize that things it doesn't even have to be music. It's whatever you want it to be. School music, whatever craft you're doing. It takes more than a day. It takes more than a month. Sometimes it takes like a year to perfect. Not even perfect, but to get good at. And so one of my goals is just staying consistent with what I'm doing because
Amen.
that's the only way you're going to get better over time. It's just being consistent, sticking with it every day, and just believing yourself no matter what everyone else says. That's my biggest thing, man. That's my biggest
Amen.
thing I'm looking forward to.
Amen, my brother. 150 on that one. Points to you. That's over the 100 scale. 50.
Thank you. What are you looking forward to in 2021?
Uh, a little bit of what you're saying, if I could coattail off of it, my wonderful intellectual co-host.
Thank you.
Consistency is key. Consistency is something that we may all be lacking. Only the greats, only the legends, only the goats have truly mastered consistency. I don't know if it was Denzel Washington or someone. I recently read a quote somewhere that says, you have to do it to the point where consistency gets boring. You have to do it to the point where basically you just don't want to do it anymore. And it's in that moment that your Holy Ghost taps into this magic power of consistency, this magic power of being able to accomplish anything. So strange. I just had a notification pop up on this Twitch channel on my phone that said Kenny Beats is live. The Kenny Beats soul is with us today. Shout outs Kenny Beats, big shout outs. But it's all about consistency, man. Look at Kenny Beats. No matter what you're doing, streaming, writing, music, anything, it doesn't really matter. It's really all about that consistency. So what am I trying to focus on in 2021? I'm trying to focus on that consistency, man. I'm trying to be I think 2020 I was all about the beats. 2021 I really want to be all about the songs. It's my goal.
Yeah, honestly, that's an amazing goal to have. And consistency is key. I do agree. I think we might have just hit the nail on the head because it's the biggest thing I've come to learn this year, consistency. I'm thinking about it. You look back at people's track records, you look at all these musicians. Like I was listening to Cole's Friday Night Lights yesterday, and I listened through his discography. I'm like, you know what? Like you can hear the growth, you can see the consistency. Like you can take it with everything, actors, movies, music, anything. And it's a big thing. It's definitely not taught. It's definitely something that's learned.
No doubt. I must ask, brother Jacob, is it okay if I refresh my cocktail for this New Year's extravaganza? I
Oh, of
truly feel like
course.
I'm
Of
a little
course.
dry here in this class. Is it okay if I
Yes, of
tap up
course. Of
again? Can
course.
you communicate with the chat while
Yeah,
I
I'll communicate in the
run
chat. Yeah,
downstairs?
yeah,
Be right
yeah.
back.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Bryce. I see you talking about having my whole vault. One day, Bryce is gonna leak my vault, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Bryce gets all my stuff. I just sent him a song literally 5 minutes before we hopped on stream. I was working on some music, and fucking I'm like literally working on it. I'm exporting the song as an MP3 and then I'm pulling up streams at the same time. I don't know why the streams got fucked up, by the way. But I was working on a song and dude, yeah, Bryce is gonna put this shit in a mega and leak it for everybody. Dev, I'll send you the song. Dev, text me first because I am really bad at texting. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like For real. This shit is so fun. I'm so excited, you guys. How is everyone? Hey, how's everyone's day going? What are your guys's? Me and Dan are gonna talk about this eventually. So maybe don't say it now, but like think about it in the back of your brain. What are some of your top projects from this year, if you have any? Maybe don't type it now because Dame and I, we might be talking about it later. We might have discussed this already, but maybe keep that in mind because we are going to be talking about our favorite projects from this year. I got a whiteboard right up here. It has some of my favorite projects that I was listening to 2 weeks ago. Let me read them off to you guys real quick. It says, Because of the Internet by Gambino. Album is great, phenomenal. I wish people made more music like that. Production goes insane. Code of the Friend. If you haven't listened to Code of the Friend, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Code of the Friend's only come out, I'd still say. Amazing. Antisocial by Roddy Rich. Why was I sleeping on that album for so long? I don't know. Uh Roddy Rich is a goat, honestly, in my eyes. I got the No Pressure vinyl and the rest of the merch. There you go, Dev. That's what's up. I'm still waiting on mine. Uh oh, how do I say that? Alflamin Potato said, please leak it. Oh, Bryce, you're gonna have to leak it, bro. You're gonna have to put it in a mega with a password, and if they guess it, let them have it. But yeah, think about your favorite albums because we're gonna be bringing that up a little bit later. So think about it, make a list. Um, let's talk about it because that's what we're here for.
Think about it, make a list, check it twice, roll the dice. Twice is nice.
Ooh.
You know what it is. I'm in the biz. I'm out here. I'm living it, homie. I'm giving it. I'm living it up, but I'm not hitting it. I'm not hiding. J Electronica, that's what's inside him. That fire. I'm talking about that influence. I'm talking about that real shit. The truth, get to it. Everything's so good when I do it. No, real talk. J Electronica had one of the greatest albums of 2020. I strongly agree with Dev.
Wasn't he nominated for Grammy?
Yes, I was just about to say. I think they deserve that best rap album. I would give it to them on that category personally. But if we want to talk about the best project of 2020, I got to give it to Kid Cudi, man. I gotta give it to Kid Cudi. Man on the Moon 3. Whoo!
Yeah, that went insane. That went absolutely crazy. We were talking about this when the stream was off. We had said something about the margarita, and Dame said something about tequila shots, and we were both like talking about how good like production is so crazy. But I mean, Cudi never he didn't miss on the album. I don't think on a song. I don't think he missed at all. And production, I'm telling you, production is just beautiful, beautiful on the album.
Shout outs to Dev in the chat. Everybody make sure you follow his YouTube channel. Dev's the man. We're going to have to bring him on as a guest at some point for music and mental health. He has a very strong palette for amazing things. He's got a great taste. And Dev, you said top 10. I'm saying top 1. Top dog. No disrespect to Kendrick Lamar, but Kid Cudi was the top dog of 2020, hands down. The album came out about, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, I believe. At this point, it was 2 weeks ago.
There's not a single album that I've played more in a short span of time in terms of the duration of its release.
I'm pulling up my list right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm pulling up my list of favorite projects this year. I want to hop right into it. Pretty excited to talk about this.
Yeah.
Pulling up my list.
Well, we were talking about it off cam because I'm sipping on this margarita right here. Tell you the truth, me and Kid Cudi, once again, much like Dev and I, me and Kid Cudi are on the similar wavelength, man. I think you take people, you take human beings, and if you have them consume the same amount of content and influence for the same amount of time, at some point, their progression and their output becomes very similar. I don't think it's a coincidence that Kid Cudi loves tequila. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think that's just a part of our DNA, a part of this Moon Man solo dolo DNA. It's just in us. Something about it is calling us. Not a lot of people like tequila. I love tequila. I came up on tequila within the last couple years here, and it's been my favorite spirit for some time now. And Kid Cudi references tequila on that album maybe about 7 or 8 times on several different songs. Of course, as we mentioned, the song Tequila Shots. I saw a tweet and it was like that gif of the dude who's walking on fire.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's like on flames, and it was like Kid Cudi after he did that verse for Tequila Shots,
yeah.
walking out of the studio booth because truly, it's fire, man. That song,
Imagine making that. Like you make something so good like that, and you just know in the moment you're like, "Oh, this shit's hot." Like don't touch me. This shit is hot. I can't even imagine.
the groove, the beat, the production, the sway, and the way that he just rides that beat, man. It's so dope. It's so dope. Mojo, so dope.
The best part is he doesn't even have to be like aggressive or like come in. He's literally just humming. He's like, hmm. And
Smooth.
he's just doing him. Like it's just him. And the fact that it's just him that is so amazing makes it that much better. Like he's not even like trying too hard. He's just being himself. And it makes you appreciate it that much more.
That's amazing. Shout outs to Janice in the chat. Janice in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Voyager Queen in the house. Shout out to you, Janice. Also, shout out to Fitz. I'm seeing Deb saying here in the comments, The Void is one of my favorite songs of the year. It's so good. I love The Void. You know what's the most interesting about The Void to me is the production and how minor it gets. Do you know the term minor in musicology and music theory? When a chord or a key is minor, it has like this very dark, ominous kind of tone. It almost sounds like something's wrong. The difference between a major chord and a minor chord is almost one sounds happy, the major, and the minor chord sounds very sad and dark. And what's very interesting to me about The Void is it's such an uplifting song, such a positive, hopeful song, but the chord structure of the song is minor. Every time he hits that chord at like the top of the progression, it has like this minor note in it that sticks out like a sore thumb. It almost makes the song sound wrong. But it's a part of the genius of the song. It's a part of the genius of The Void. It's part of the genius of the journey that Kid Cudi is on from the progression of that song from start to end. You know, everything is going to be okay, but we're in this fucked up situation. And, you know, he'd rather fall in the void than deal with something that's going to make him upset. And because of that, he chooses this extremely minor chord to use within the structure of the composition. And hats off to Kid Cudi. It was a very bold choice. It could have been a major chord and would have changed the whole feel of the song. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say that, Jacob?
Yeah, I do, because I actually just learned it. I've been making my music and learning what are majors and minors. I mean, especially with like auto tune was what made me realize it. Then I actually looked into it and I was like, oh my god, how? I mean, like, how would I not know this? But also, how would I know that? You know what I mean? If you're not really like looking into it like that. But that's what we're here for. Anyone who's may not have known. I didn't know until hella recently. So I mean, I can't say anything. So music and mental health. We talk about music. We talk about chords, informing everyone on the little details and songs that we don't even know about.
Yeah, man. Dev says he was in band in high school and studied music theory. There's a lot of music theory into music. And in a way, music theory is the language of music. So if you don't understand music theory, you can't communicate with another musician. It's very important for those aspiring recording artists out there talking to you co-host. You got to know your music theory. You know, anyone
True.
interested in learning more about music theory, please join the Voyager fleet. And I will greatly extend my knowledge to you.
All right, so Voyager Fleet, I gotta say, is an amazing. I'm not even just saying this because of you or anyone in the fleet. I just gotta say it's an amazing group of people. I know a lot of people from there, and I talk to a lot of people from there, and everyone believe like it's just such a welcoming place that everyone just believes in themselves, and it's so inspiring. Like you know when you can feel something special, because I mean I've talked to people who make music and stuff like that, but like you guys are like literally a family. Like it's a family, and it's so inviting and welcoming, and it's amazing. And I'm not even just trying to plug it because you're the host or anyone in there, but I truly mean it. Like, if you really are looking, it is an amazing place. I really mean that too.
Thank you, Jacob. I really, really appreciate that. I know you have been a honorary member on and off here and there. I know you're very busy with your own work
Yes.
stuff. So this definitely isn't a plug or a sponsored plug. I didn't tell you to say that. And I want you
Nope.
to know I really appreciate you saying that, man.
Of
It
course,
makes
man.
me
I
feel
mean it.
good. I think the Voyager fleet has come a long way in a very short time. It's growing nonstop. I look at the scale on Patreon and see the progression. It's quite beautiful. But what's even more beautiful about this story about the Voyager fleet is how everyone has leveled up and how several of these recording artists came to me at a particular state and they've just leveled up, man, and they're continuously leveling up because everyone's honest with each other, you know? Everyone has
Yeah.
different strengths and weaknesses and we all make each other better because this guy knows about production, this guy's really good at singing, this guy's really good at marketing. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just this family. Like you said, I think that's the best way to describe it. It's a family of people who love to support each other and love making music. And it's not just for musicians, it's for any artist, anyone out there that wants to
Anything.
create something. We talk about it. I actually have a Voyager Fleet class after this podcast. It's supposed to start in 5 minutes, but this podcast has not been going long enough, so we're gonna have to delay that a bit. I hope they understand, and it'll be fine. But yeah, shout out to the Voyager Fleet. Big shout out to the Voyager Fleet. Dev was in the Voyager Fleet for some time. Janice is in the Voyager Fleet. Jacob was in the Voyager Fleet. We accept all, any. Come on, come on, come join us and just take the ride, take the voyage on whatever you're trying to accomplish. It's a beautiful thing, man. And I once again I really appreciate you saying that, Jacob. Thank you.
Of course. Of course. All right. I'm gonna talk about my favorite albums of this year. I got my list. I'm gonna read them off right now. You ready for it?
Yes, I'm ready for it.
All right. This is not in a particular order, by the way. This is just some of my favorite albums. First off, we got the After Hours by The Weeknd. Um, Amazing album. Savage Mode 2 by 21 Savage. Love it. Unlocked by Kenny Beats. Shout out Kenny Beats. We talked about him earlier. Kenny Beats and Denzel Curry. Amazing. Detroit 2 by Big Sean. Gotta love Sean. Limbo by Mine. I think Mine needs some more respect on his name. He dropped one of the best albums of this year. Absolutely amazing. Circles by Mac Miller. Love Mac Miller. I hate that I got into him a little bit later. No Pressure by Logic. Amazing. Shoot for the Stars. Aim for the Moon. R.I.P. The Woo. Fuck the World by Brent Faiyaz. I always say this. Brent Faiyaz, I'm plugging him. I love Brent Faiyaz. He's a great upcoming artist. Brent Faiyaz got so much potential. If you haven't listened to Brent Faiyaz, that would be my top recommend of 2021. Brent Faiyaz is coming. He's coming for the top. I'm not even just saying that. Man on the Moon 3 by Cuddy, which we talked about. And then That's What They All Say by Jack Harlow, one of my favorites as well. And that's all I could fit in those characters that I could type. But I'm sure I have more if I really think about it.
Well, I did not come prepared with a list, but if I just dig through my mind's Rolodex here, it's pretty easy for me. Thundercats joint. It is what it is. Is that the name of it? I believe.
I believe so.
Uh, Jay Electronica and sneak peek special guest Jay Z on a written testimony,
Mm-hmm.
and Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 2.
Cuddy's
I'm
crazy.
sorry, Man on the Moon 3. Pardon me. Correction.
Wait till 4 comes too.
Yeah, let's go. He's also planning the deluxe for the Kid Cudi joint.
Well, it looks like Chad. It looks like Chad has brought it up, so it looks like we have to talk about this album.
Let's talk about it.
What are your thoughts on?
You
Fuck,
know,
I can't
you
even
told
think.
me about this since episode 18 and told me about this being Brent, right?
Yeah. Brent Faiyaz.
Need to jump on that. I still haven't jumped on that train. I haven't even looked in the cargo doors.
I mean, dude, Brent Faiyaz, his vocals are crazy. He's very versatile. He's amazing. And I couldn't recommend him enough. I really would.
Pardon me, and
Yo,
testing, the jump.
hold on, we gotta interrupt. I'm sorry, but MF Doom just passed away, chat is saying, and I just searched it up
No,
and
no, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna have to share screen here. We're gonna have to pull up a source check here. Pardon me while I share my screen.
I just looked. I thought I wasn't sure. I just looked and
No. No, 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 no. What? Complex confirms. No fucking way.
his someone posted on his Instagram. Do you want me to read it? What it says on
I
his
mean, I
Instagram?
see right here. Hip Hop DX says cause currently unknown. 11 minutes ago, Complex says at 49. MF Doom on Twitter says with heavy hearts. We share these words from MF Doom's family, and there is a direct post to the Instagram. Do you want to read that for us?
Yeah, I can read this.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, dude, this is sad. It says to
Oh
the
my
greatest.
goodness. I was just wearing my MF Doom shirt yesterday. I just took it off. Okay, go ahead, please.
Someone said he died on the 31st of October.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. It says it right here on the bottom. It says, wow, he died on the 31st of October. That's insane. That is insane.
Why do they want to tell us on New Year's Eve just to make us sad?
Yeah, that is.
Why didn't you tell us 5 days ago? Okay, go ahead, Jacob, please.
The greatest husband, father, teacher, student, business partner, lover, and friend I could ever ask for. Thank you for all the things you have shown, taught, and given me, our children, and our family. Thank you for teaching me how to forgive beings and give another chance, not to be so quick to judge and write off. Thank you for showing how not to be afraid to love and be the person I could ever be. My words will never be the same without you. Words will never express what you in I don't know how to say that name, mean to me. I love both and adore you always. May the all continue to bless you, our family, and planet. All love, Jasmine. Transitioned October 31st, 2020.
Damn it. Fuck. Damn it. Terrible news to hear coming into 2021. Legend, absolutely one of my favorite producers of all time. My ringtone is MF Doom. That's my ringtone. It's been my ringtone for a long time. I'm very happy that I copped that vinyl with the merchandise, which is somewhere in LA right now, because I know that vinyl is going to be very special to me for the rest of my life. But I am very, very, very sad to hear about this right now. I see Phoenix AZ308 with the
Oh, fuck.
mic here. I always think it's so weird to like a post like this. No disrespect to Phoenix and your name popping up here, but what is there to like about this? That's when the Instagram world gets really weird, or when the Twitter world gets really weird. When a great leaves us behind, and all we're left with is their at. It's like, damn, these are the hard pills that we have to swallow in this new society, in this new world, in this new ultra connected world. We're constantly swallowing these issues of dealing with the late great legends of the world. It's like I was just typing on Twitter today, and the Oscar goes to Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And I'm typing it in, and his app pops up, and it's just like his Twitter's there, but he's not there. He's passed on. He's in a greater place now, and it's just so sad. It's just fucked, man.
It's fucked
You know,
up.
it's a part of the social media that I just don't like. But it's like, what can we do about it? Except honor their legacy. Man, MF motherfucking Doom. I just had my shirt on yesterday. I want to put it back on now. I want to put my hoodie on. I want to switch to my MF Doom hoodie, which I've been saving at the bottom of my laundry basket because I refuse to put it in the washing machine. I believe it deserves to be dry cleaned, much like his t-shirt. I refuse to put in the laundry. Dry cleaning only. Legend, man,
This
legend.
is this is tough, man. This is tough.
Really tough. One of the greatest producers of all time, by far, no doubt, no doubt. A huge influence to me, man. Damn.
Yeah. Rest in peace to legend, man. Fuck. Can't believe it. Fuck. That's just tough.
Well,
I
this is
can't.
a first.
It's definitely a first. Fuck.
Yeah, this is a first, man. This is a first. I mean, first being of getting news like this during the middle of a podcast. We've never done that before.
No.
Um, Real time reaction right there. Very sad, man. Very, 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 very sad. I'm kind of at a loss for words here.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words too. I honestly just speechless right now. I mean, I wish the best for him and his family. I mean, seems like it was a while ago, so I hope they're doing a little bit better. But really, 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 really do wish the best for the family. Can only imagine what that's like. It's unfortunate.
Well, let's take a 60-second moment of silence for the legacy and for the greatness of motherfucking Doom. MF Doom. 60 seconds, moment of silence, honoring the greatness and legacy of MF Doom starting now. I just don't understand. Why wait 2 months? Why wait until New Year's Eve? I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Very sad. Very
I was
sad.
thinking about that, but I don't know if that's like borderline disrespectful to ask and question that. But I don't understand it either. I mean, I guess I'm not in the shoes, but I don't understand
Yeah, I see
why
what you
December
mean.
31st. December 31st.
Maybe there's a reason behind it. I mean, no disrespect to the family,
You know,
but yeah, I mean, Phoenix has a great point we're literally talking about a man who lived behind a mask, right? So
Sure.
you know how private was the life. It was a very private life. Privacy is a lot to some artists out there. Privacy means a lot to me. I love a masked artist. Um, I think it's one of the most genius things you can do as an artist, and it's also one of the most humble because it takes away the ego from oneself, and it places all the power in the music and the symbol of the music. And the second someone says MF Doom, you just think of that Doctor Doom mask, that famous mask. You know, it's anonymous. It is not anonymous. You unanimous? Is that the word I'm looking for?
I think it's anonymous.
Is it anonymous? Is that the word I'm looking for? I can't even talk right now. It's got me so fucked up. Because literally one of the greatest producers of all time, man. Literally. Literally one of the greatest producers ever. On New Year's Eve, we got to deal with this. New Year's Eve? Damn. Damn. That's all I got to say, man.
Yeah. Um, fuck. I'm truly like at a loss for words. Like I don't even know how to recover, continue. You
Right.
know,
How do we move on from that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man.
This is Music and Mental Health, episode 24, honoring the legacy of MF Doom. I wish we could just play some MF Doom for the rest of the night. That would be a vibe, right?
An honor. It'd be an honor.
Damn. Damn. I think it's amazing how Mans did it for many, many years as well, and still was a mystery even to this day. Quote Phoenix AZ. Just remember he's in paradise, resting with peace for eternity. Dev. Quote Dev. You know what's an amazing song I would love to hear right now? You know that song, I think it's on his second album, where it's just a poem and he just speaks about the world and he just speaks about humanity. He just speaks about love and people. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Off Doom's album?
I'm trying to remember what album it is. Does anyone in the chat know the exact song title that I'm talking about? I think it's his second album. And essentially it's a beautiful poem that he has constructed with some production, and it just rings so true. It just resonates so much because it's like the secrets to life. It's like he put all of the greatest philosophies into one song. Um, Crazy, man. Damn.
Dude, I honestly can't believe it. It's hard for me to be at a loss for words, but I mean, this reminds me of when Mac passed away. You have to find out through like social. It's just weird. It's really weird. Or like when Kobe did this year. It's just one of those moments where it feels like time stops. It just feels like time stops, and like you just have to comprehend that like it's almost humbling that you're still here. Like you're so blessed. You don't even know it. I mean, man's been gone since October 31st or whenever. We're just not finding out about it. It's crazy emotions to try to even comprehend and deal with, you know?
Yeah, man. We didn't even know it. We didn't even know it. Wow. And once again, it's no disrespect to the family on behalf of the public knowing, you know, but very interesting. as to why today is the day to announce it. I'm just kind of dumbfounded about that. But whatever, I guess we'll find out more to the story later as time goes on. Man, wasn't he just working on another album? Wasn't I thought that there was just talks of production about something new with him.
There's definitely some rumors about it. I do remember hearing that. And well, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. What's our time on this stream right here?
50 minutes.
50 minutes.
I think we should cut it just in honor of Doom, honestly.
I'm all right with that, my brother.
Well, to everyone listening, thank you for listening, you guys. First of all, we want to say rest in peace to Doom. Really a fucking legend. We hope you guys bring in a great year. Keep pushing. I think what we were talking about earlier, we were talking about consistency. Yeah, consistency. Keep that consistency going. Rest in peace to MF Doom. And we're just gonna cut it short, just out of respect, just to honor him a little bit. You have anything to say, Dame?
Everybody turn on some MF Doom, man. I'm definitely gonna go out my final hours in 2020 bumping MF Doom here. No doubt. Entirely. I'm about to take a walk and burn it for the great, the legend, one of the greatest to ever do it by far. MF Doom reminds me of my brother Big Limbo, because me and Lenny used to walk around the tour bus and backstage warming up for these shows, warming up for these gigs. And one of our go-tos was MF Doom. Me and Lenny would sit there and look at each other and rap the words to each other. So Lenny, I'm thinking about you, my brother. This moment is dedicated to you, but this night, this day, this year is dedicated to MF Doom. We love you, MF Doom. We know you are here in spirit, and we know you are in a better place. Music and Mental Health, episode 24, dedicated to MF Doom.